she informed me that she's still not smiling, quote unquote. I don't think your teacher asked you to do that. Good morning. 7 weeks until school is over, which is such a good feeling. After all of our rain and snow this weekend, it is beautiful and green outside. The kids are all online today. It's like juggling about 30 glass plates in the air, and a few have definitely hit the ground today, I'm not gonna lie. But we're getting it done. We are still working on figuring it out. I kind of realized that we'll probably get it all figured out about the time that the kids head back into school. So whatever, we're making it work. We're gonna get through this school day. We're gonna get outside and enjoy some of the sunshine, and that's all that matters right now. Look at that green grass starting to pop out there. Before you know it, we'll have to mow the lawn. So Miss Addison is set up here at the table. I have been sitting down at the other end doing all of our budgeting for this month, a little bit slow, but that's okay. 10 days late is better than not at all. Miss Tig is set up over here. It's been a morning for her. Bit of a rough one, but we're going. And Mr. Caden's set up in the kitchen. So I turned the camera off before I caught Tegan, and she informed me that she's still not smiling, quote unquote. So yeah. She hasn't smiled yet. She did smile when I was singing Pump Up the Jam, but she tried to hide it from me. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do to try and make your kids smile. Oh, do you hear that? That's weird mom moment. I don't think your teacher asked you to do that. And I'm trying a new sourdough bread recipe because I figure why not just run the mixer for like 5 minutes in the middle of all of this. I'm trying a new sourdough bread recipe that only makes one loaf. I found it through Quadruple the Kisses on Instagram. She has a link to it in there somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I can link it down below. It's a class that she went to and learned how to make sourdough. And I'm just giving it a try because it's a much simpler, faster method than what I have been doing. You just mix everything together in the mixer and then stretch and pull and let it rise, and then off you go. So I'm just gonna give it a go and see how it turns out. The girls are done school for the day, and Tegan still has stuff at school. Clancy and I went last week to pick it up, and they couldn't find it, and so I am told that it is definitely there. So we came outside, and the girls are on their scooters, but number one, it's cold, and I actually needed a jacket on, and number two, I actually forgot my mask because I wasn't thinking about the fact that I had to go in the building, so I had to run back. So the girls are just hanging out at the playground waiting for me to come along, and then we're going to walk over to the school and hopefully pick up everything that we need so that I don't have to do this again in the next couple of weeks.
That stuff is what she's working on right now. I put it's salad. She's making the salad up from her class. It's crazy. She's crazy. We're now hiding from the key. But Jessie comes and finds us. She is. She found us. Come on. We're going to find Mom. I don't know where she is, but we're going to find Mom. Yeah. No idea where she is. Crazy. Oh, here's the gate. More potatoes. Later. Huh. There's some dandelions. Babies in where?
Nala discovered she can stand on the carpet with you and into the birdhouse.
Oh.
And she's like picking the bird.
Nala? Hi. Hi, Cooks. Hi, Puppy. Hi. He's a kitten. There's an actually climb this. All the way to the birdhouse. You bad kitty. Bad Nala. Now going back. Where we was. Stop. Let's pull that and then open it. It's kind of hard. Finally got out. There's Mom. There's Tia. Still baking. Wow.
Look at this girl. All the cupboards are cleaned off here. All this big pile of dishes. You did good, girl. Good job. And I may have overcooked it just a little bit, but this sourdough recipe is pretty good. I did kind of mess with it just a little bit. It ended up being a high hydration bread, which means that the dough gets really, really sticky, and it was a hot mess there for a little bit, but we rescued it. It is now a loaf of bread, and it is edible, so that is all that matters. But I do want to try the recipe again because it was super easy, because the recipe I used literally takes all day long, whereas this one, you only mix it up and then fold it a few times, and then it just sits for the rest of the day.
As you cut it open and the middle just oozes out and it's not cooked in the middle.
No way, Jose. Not gonna happen.
Ouch, my neck.
Well, it's time for bed, so we're kicking the dog outside and collecting the cat and all those fun things that we need to do before we go to bed. At some point, hopefully our cat can be left out. Right now, she is the biggest pain if you leave her out. She climbs all over everything. If you have any tips for that, I would love to know. Drop a comment down below if there is something that we can do to teach our cat to not climb all over our house while we're trying to sleep. Anyway, that's it for today's vlog. Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you soon.
We're now hiding from the king. But Jesse comes and finds us.